Hey guys, subscribe for daily content, and if you're shopping for gear, make sure you check out the description for the newest items at some of the very best online retailers. There's also links for some of the items that I personally recommend. Thanks!
What's going on YouTube? Metal Complex here, and today I've got another short, little unboxing video to share with you guys. Something from Tempest knives, but this, I believe, is a Blade Bench exclusive. This is interesting. I think a lot of the Blade Bench exclusive, like the dark mode stuff, has been like largely in what we would all consider to be the premium territory, or like 200 plus. Not all of it, but a lot of it. So this is one that is not in budget territory, but less expensive, which is pretty cool. At least I think this paperwork here says right around the $150 territory. But very interesting, something I definitely want to check out, and it will be linked down in the description. It says here that these are going to release May 10th at 1 o'clock p.m. Eastern time. So there you go. That's what we're looking at. I'm not sure exactly when I'm releasing it, but that's, I'll try to get this video out before it drops. Anyways, thanks so much to Tempest Knives and Blade Bench for, I imagine you would be responsible for getting this to me, so thank you so much. Thanks to my patrons for supporting me. Today's video is just an unboxing and first impressions. It is not a review. Brittany Blue Camo. Interesting. I thought we referred to these as Tiffany Blue, but I guess I don't know my blues or my directly associated girls' names. 154 cm. What do we have here? What do we have? Hold on. What's this? Okay. There you go. Casey Spyron. Great dude. The Downdraft, I believe, is what this is called. Right? Is that what this is called? Hold on. I'd feel stupid. Downdraft. That is exactly what it's called. All right. So here we go. Oh, very nice. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Unmistakably, Casey Spyron designed here. This is the best, like, as far as these colored carbon fibers go, this is probably my favorite color, and I'll tell you why. There's a lot of it, and it's obviously colorful, but it's subtle. It's not so goofy, cartoony explosion of color Nickelodeon in the 90s. Does that make sense? Like, it's not so much, right? That nice low-profile flipper tab, probably one of his best-looking knives, if I'm being honest here. I mean, like, the original, and I think Casey probably remembers this, the first knife I ever got from him, I did not like the look of it. And then everything beyond that has been great. And I've largely enjoyed his designs more and more after handling them, these newer ones here. Does this... Oh, I thought that was a screw there for a second. I was like, what is screwed in there? So this is a nested liner lock. We have contoured carbon fiber. And then is there anything on this side? I think that also, yeah, there is also a nested liner there. And then, so a 154 cm blade, and then these are going to come in at, I think it says like 139, 149, and then there's discount code. So I don't know if I can't remember if I have a discount code for Blade Bench. If I do, it'll be linked in the description, but there's also a bunch of them releasing on his website, and the code is apparently Tempest in all caps. So TEMPEST for 10% off on the TempestKnives.com website. Just to let you know, wherever you want to pick these up if you don't want the dark mode version. But this is definitely nice. I do, right off the bat, love the access here, and that fuller, or the area where you're able to engage with it, does run, a good 70% the length of the blade. So being able to reverse flick it way down here is really nice. Access to this lock bar this has been cut deep. So that's what we want, because it's easy access. You're not having to mash your thumb in here and pinch it over. I hate that. This is very, very easy to deploy. Plenty of access right here, despite this looking like a very narrow area to fit your finger. It's actually really easy to deploy. And then your thumb flick, probably going to be slightly harder. No, it's actually super easy. Very, very low profile flipper tab back here. Easy to light switch. Can you push button it? Not really, because of the position here. So the idea with this cutout is to allow an area for the flipper tab without having it jutting out like this, a pocket pecker, as Nick Shabazz would put it. But this allows you to engage with the flipper tab without having the thing stick way out. It's basically not taking up any more room than would otherwise be taken up if this whole area was just closed off. And that's cool, because if you want to use the flipper tab, you can, but if you want to completely ignore it and just use the opening hole, you can also do that. let's go ahead and measure it here real quick. So overall length is coming in at 7.65. Blade length, wow. You packed 3.5 inches of blade on that. Look at the blade to handle ratio here. That's wild. It's like, okay, it's not quite 3.5. It's 3.45 maybe. Cutting edge. Just shy of 3.25 there. Just shy. How about some size comparisons? What does this most closely compare to? A bunch of stuff. Benchmade bug out. Hogue Deca. That's definitely the territory that we're in. How about, what else do I have out here? Miguron Moyarl Titanium. We're definitely in that EDC space right there. How about the Ontario Rat Model 2? A little bigger than the Rat 2. We also have the QSP Penguin. My QSP Penguin now. Thanks, Mike. And I think probably Demco 80-20.5 and the Spyderco Para 3. Definitely. This size of knife is definitely, I would say, like this is that compact but still, you know, close to full-size pocket knife. I mean, there's a reason that so many knives that are this size are super popular. For example, me, as someone who very much loves larger knives, like the enthusiast and collector in me, I'm always going head over heels for stuff that's 8 inches plus, right? My own knife, the knife that I design, is 8.5 inches. But I always gravitate back towards stuff that's not small, but this size. It's just because it tends to be easier to carry in all situations. Sometimes if I'm wearing jeans or heavier pant material, I don't mind carrying a larger knife. But sometimes I'm in sweatpants or athletic shorts or something like that. And a knife like the Para 3 or the Shark Cub, right, or the Rat 2, the Bug Out, all of those knives, they tend to just carry easier no matter what it is that I'm wearing. So this size of knife tends to be very, very popular. And I think that this will work too for a lot of people, given the open, the open floor plan, so to speak. You can actually choke back on it, or not choke back, just finger in the standard, like the primary position there. And then you've got plenty of space to choke up. So the ergonomic zones extend the entire length of the handle, which is really great. That makes it very versatile. Not versatile. It makes it, it caters to a wide range of people. Even if you are a larger person with larger hands, this will still work. Okay, that's going to be it for today's unboxing. The review will come here a few weeks down the road, but May 10th is when you need to be watching out for that one. Please make sure to follow me on Instagram at metal_complex. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like. If you'd like to check out my other content, I do, of course, have lots of videos of knives that are either expensive or inexpensive that I do or don't like. So check those out. And if you enjoy all my content, go ahead and click on that Metal Complex logo right there and subscribe because there's definitely more coming. Thanks again for watching, everybody, and have a great day.